So let's talk about it. Oh, that's really not okay. Oh, I'm so happy. Hey guys, welcome back to the Fauna Rose YouTube channel. If you are new here, my name is Megan and I'm the owner of Fauna Rose, and I make and sell scrunchies, macrame, home decor, glassware and a huge bunch of goodies like that. If you're not new here, thank you so much for coming back. In today's video, it is going to be a little bit of a roller coaster. The thought of having to talk about it isn't good. We've got an exciting week because it's going to be my first collection drop and launch sort of thing of the year, which is going down on Friday. It's currently Monday. I've got the grey scrunchies dropping, as well as the marble grey scrunchie dropping, as well as a ridiculous amount of glassware dropping, which is really exciting. But unfortunately, I've had a little bit of a stressful, interesting weekend, hence why I've had like a major breakout, so please just ignore that. And I don't really want to talk about it, but I have to. I have to protect my business. I have to protect myself. So let's talk about it. But first, because I don't want to start this video off with negative chats and stuff, I am going to kick it off by parceling up some orders, which I'm very excited about. Over the weekend, I got 2 new orders. One from the lovely Brona, who is one of my mum's friends, and one from Megan all the way in the States. So thank you so much, guys. I will get those packaged up shortly. However, I am a little bit nervous to go to the post office because I hosted a massive sale on my old shop. If you didn't know this and you're new here, I had an old shop which was a completely juxtaposed business to this one. It was very gothic, alternative, witchy, loved it. It was my baby for years, and I have mentioned this in other vlogs. I mention it again because it does tie into what I need to speak about later on in the video. Unfortunately though, in the end, I had to cut my losses and know when to call it quits. I was dealing with copycats, and when I say copycats, I know it sounds very primary school. I was having people constantly, it was person after person, nearly daily, copying and pasting the business, where not just making the items, because everyone's got every right to make whatever item, but copying and pasting my photos, copying and pasting descriptions, everything to a T was copied and pasted constantly. And I completely lost the love for that shop, and I had to know when to cut my losses, so I did close that a few years ago. However, I've had the Instagram still up and still there because I wasn't quite ready to close that yet. I've had some good memories over there, but I had a big box taking up a lot of room. It was heavy, full of the old stock, so I decided to host a massive sale and shift a lot of it. So all of my lovely supporters from my old shop snagged a bunch of items while they could, so I have a huge amount of items parceled up downstairs, massive piles and bags of them. So I'm kind of concerned about going to the post office because it's a shop that has a post office on it. It's not like a big post office, so I don't know if they're going to have the room for it all. But I do obviously need to take the Fauna Rose items as well. So my worst case scenario is I'm going to drop half off here and then the rest when I go to work later on the way, because there's one where I work as well. So we've got a lot to do, we've got a lot to talk about, but let's kick it off by getting these parcels packed. First we need to add these orders to the tracker. So Brona was the first order, and Brona has landed on a freebie heart, and then Megan can go on as well. So thank you guys so much. So far we've got Esther, Kenzie, Lauren, Emma, Brona and Megan, so thank you guys so much. Here are their orders. So Brona has gone for the last Stella Mini, which means I'm gonna have to restock some items. This is one of my favorites. It's named after my mum. And then we have a mystery pack, which is really exciting because we've only got, I think, maybe 4 left after these. I'm not sure, we're running quite low, but that's for Brona. It means we have to get her a freebie as well, so I'm gonna give her some of the mirror decals, which is the little white flowers, one of the green floral dark bookmarks, and then this is the sticker that goes on the pack. And then Megan has ordered an Audrey Mini, which is this beautiful Tiffany blue greeny satin. Then we've got the Nova Mini, which is the star and moon print. Then we've got the Aqua XL. I do have these on sale. I think I only have one left because I'm swapping out the fabric because I couldn't get this exact one again. And then the Faith XL, which is one of my favorites. I love how it's like white on one side, red on the other, and a mystery pack as well. So Megan, thank you so much. First we need name cards. Brona. And Megan. Megan spells her name just like I do, M-E-G-A-N. Business card, business card. Let's package them up. all packaged up and ready to go. We've got Megan's, obviously I will blur out the address and stuff, but on this side we have the shipping label, and on this side we have the customs CNM form, and then we have Bruno's. So thank you guys so much. I did also print a label off for this. This is another one from the shop closing down sale I did this weekend. So these are going to get added to the monstrous pile downstairs. I will show you when I get in the car how many orders I have. I don't know if they are going to want to take all these parcels. I'm going to offer and just say if it's too many, it's fine, I can just take them elsewhere. Yeah, I'm going to go and take them now, come back, and then we're going to have a bit of a chat. Oh, I'm sorry. Was that a little clip of me actually being able to use my front door because I now have a bougie porch? That was the most obnoxious thing I've ever done, and I do apologise. And the sun is right in my eyes. I'm in our porch. I'm so excited. It's not finished. Unfortunately, the weather isn't great in the UK. We've dropped below freezing. We've had horrendous storms and winds and stuff, but it's been plastered on the inside and the roof. It's too cold to do the render outside, but it's so exciting to be able to actually use the front door. This is what we're looking at, obviously. Ignore the new flooring that's not been finished yet. There's just stacks and stacks. I think there's maybe 30 something parcels here, so fingers crossed, wish me luck. My priority is going to be the Fauna Rose parcels, and then the rest we can obviously just do at some point today at another post office, but let's go. I'm back, and aren't these ridiculous? So I've got these, this, and these. So they're all gone. Bless her, the poor girl in the post office. I was like, thank you so much. That's all the old stock from my old shop, which is so bittersweet. Gone. Still got some of it, but the majority of it is now gone, as well as some Fauna Rose parcels, which is really exciting. So I feel a little bit lighter. Ignore my box of scrunchy tubes that I've got here. I might end up resting my arms on it. I've got myself a cup of tea. You guys might want to go and grab yourself a cup of tea, because knowing me, this might be quite a chatty long segment. Like I mentioned at the start, I have dealt with I don't like using the word copycats, but that is the basis of it. I've dealt with copycats of all sorts in the past. I know how they work, I know their tactics. I was dealing with it a lot in the past, so I'm very familiar with this sort of thing. I know there is a fine line between inspiration, being inspired by someone, taking inspiration from someone, and then just blatantly going, that's not mine. And I also want to say, I am more than aware I do not have the rights, I do not own the making of these items. So many people make scrunchies, so many people do macrame or macrame, depending on how you pronounce it. So I'm not saying that no one has a right to make these items. You do, make whatever you want, be creative, you know, I'm all for that and I want to support that. But unfortunately sometimes there is a line, and that line has been crossed, and I'm not going to out this person, because I'm not gonna be like, send this person loads of hate, because that's the last thing I want. I'd be mortified, and I do not want this person to ever feel like they cannot make those items. They don't have a right to make those items, because they do. They have a right to be on YouTube, they have a right to do everything. But when it is literally just been taken and pasted, that's where I'm like, oh, that's really not okay, and it makes me feel all icky, it makes me feel gross. I cannot deal with confrontation, it instantly makes me feel sick. But last night I received a follow on the Fauna Rose shop, and if I've got the time I usually check out each of my followers, and I noticed that it was a small business, a brand new start-up small business, and they made scrunchies. So I was like, oh cool, let's have a look. I do a lot of events where one of my regular markets, there's another scrunchie lady there, and she's really nice. I know someone in the area who also makes macrame, she's lovely, she's great, so it's nice to support some people. So I had a quick nosy, and straight away the vibe's quite similar, but that's fine. Like, there's no harm in that. Again, I don't own the vibe of my shop and stuff. And then I saw this person was based in the same area as me, and then I saw this person did YouTube. So I thought, you know, I'm gonna have a nosy. It'd be nice to potentially watch some new studio vlogs, especially if it's someone that's like local. I clicked on, and there was a few videos on this channel, and instantly I noticed the recent video had another item that I make, which again, no issues with that. That's completely cool. Like, don't care. I started watching it, and I was like, this is the vibe's similar, in the sense of everything this person was saying was everything I've spoken about or even said myself in vlogs. And then I was watching them unpackage an item that I make, and I was like, again, that's fine. And then I noticed next to this parcel that this person was unboxing, there was another package. And instantly I was like, oh, red flag, because I obviously know my business inside and out. I know what items I make, I know the packaging it comes in, and straight away I recognised that sort of packaging, and I thought, oh no, surely not. I was like, no, it's like, it's not, because there were certain things that were like ringing alarm bells, and some it wasn't quite right. And then they moved on to opening this package, and yeah, it was another item I make in my shop, which again is fine. This person has every right to do that. However, it's not quite as common for people to make all the items I make in one shop, in the sense of I make a random collection of items, so glassware, my motel keychains, macrame, scrunchies. However, I try and tie that all back into the business. I keep it on brand, but they are quite a vague thing to do. Yeah, this person is doing all the items I make, and they're trying to make all the items I make, which I thought, oh okay, like, how bizarre. So I was watching through a few of their videos, and again there was just so many things where I was like, the similarities are questionable. And they have macrame wristlets, so my main macrame or macrame items are my wristlets and my lanyards, and I was like, that's fine, loads of people make wristlets, don't really care, whatever. And then I noticed in the back of one of their videos they have macrame lanyards all hung up in the exact same way I have mine hung up, which again is nothing major, you can take inspiration, but again it was all these like little things that were adding up, and I thought, oh this isn't good, I don't think, but it's fine, it's fine. And now they are doing fabric wristlets. They were talking about no waste items, and I thought, oh, please don't pitch my no waste scrunchie idea, please don't. So I did a little bit of digging. Alex has done a little bit of digging as well, and there is quite a lot of red flags. And Alex, bless him, did not have a good day yesterday, and he knows how much I went through with my old business, how much stress, anxiety, I was always in tears. It was heartbreaking to witness people stealing your business over and over and over again. It was excruciating, to the point where I did eventually close that business. So he was angry, very angry, understandably so. You don't want your loved ones to be upset and hurt. I was angry and upset. I then found out this person follows my personal page. They also follow my old shop, which is a very gothic alternative witchy shop, and it turns out this person used to do gothic alternative witchy stuff, and now they do what I do again, which is interesting. So it might just be an exceptionally strange coincidence. However, when your Instagram bio is a complete copy and paste of my Instagram bio, where your YouTube titles the layout is exactly the same as my layout for my YouTube videos, it's, yeah, there's a lot of red flags. If you struggle to use your brain and come up with an Instagram bio and a layout for your Instagram bio to the point where you have to copy and paste someone else's, running a creative business is going to be very hard. It is not going to be easy for you. So I hope that person knows that. So I don't really know what I'm going to do about it yet. I'm currently just keeping an eye on it. Yeah, it's not good. I did block the person on my Fauna Rose page, which I felt a little bit unprofessional doing, and I feel really unprofessional doing this, but I keep you guys in the loop. I tell you about the ups and downs of small business, and this is one of them. So we will see what happens. They are obviously in the area. They've been joining all the Facebook pages and stuff I'm on for markets and events. My issue isn't someone making the same items I make. That's not my issue. I really don't care about that, and I like supporting other creative people. When you cannot physically come up with your own ideas and you are taking someone else's hard work, that's where I'm not happy about it, and it really upsets me. It's hard, it's not nice to see. It's like doing a 24-hour shift every single day and someone else getting paid for it. This is why I hope you guys understand that I don't always share where I get certain things from, because I've done that hard work, I've done that research, I've tested those products over and over and over again. I've put the blood, sweat, tears and money into it, and I don't want to just give that to someone else to go, yeah, cheers, because I've been burnt before by that, and I'm getting burnt by it now apparently. So yeah, we will see what comes about it, but I'm trying to be positive. It really got to me yesterday. Hello? I know some people, they say things like, oh, you should be flattered, you should be really honoured that people want to do that, and it's not flattering, it's painful, it's upsetting, it's demoralizing, it devalues all your hard work. I don't know, I don't really know what to say about it. I just want to make you guys aware of certain things. If you do see someone who is similar to me, I'm not affiliated with any other small business like that. Anything that I post on YouTube, Instagram, if I share other people's businesses, chat to other people, I do collabs with them, it'll all be through me. It won't be like an external thing, so I don't have anything to do with this small business. Yeah, I'm not really sure. We're just going to see what happens and see what develops. Just keep an eye on it, and if it escalates, I don't know, something's going to have to happen, I guess. But yeah, I don't know if you can tell, it stresses me out massively. I'm getting really like over it. Just the Instagram layout and the YouTube title layout. Like, obviously if you're in a creative community, you're doing studio vlogs and you're doing similar items, you're gonna have similar titles, but when the layout and everything is exactly the same, it's just, I don't know, it's just not right. So if this person does watch this video, you will know who you are, because you've got to be aware of what you're doing, even if you don't think it's wrong. It's not easy. It's not easy to run a small business, and you've got to work hard. You can't just survive copying and pasting other people's ideas. Sure, take inspiration, be inspired by others. I'm inspired by others every single day, but I would never just go copy paste. I would always incorporate that into my own style, into my own way, change things up. So yeah, it's not easy running a small business, but the easy things are typing out a YouTube title for your videos and typing out an Instagram bio. And if you can't do that, it is going to be hard. It's going to be a struggle. I watched it over and over again with my last business, over and over again, painful amounts of times. It was, oh, it was bad. It was so bad. And pretty much all those businesses are closed. None of them survived. And I know that's ironic because I closed my business, but I could have kept going, but I chose to cut my losses and I lost the love for it. And I've just hosted a massive sale and all those people still supported me. They all wanted to get some goodies. I've had so many messages saying, I knew that you'd been quiet, but I'm still absolutely devastated you're leaving. I had a really good community there. So you have to build something for yourself, not just a business. You've got to build a brand, and if you are the small business owner, 9 times out of 10 that brand is all you, and you are a huge part of that brand. So you have to be unique in a way that people, I don't know what I'm trying to say. You have to just, it has to be you. You have to be authentic. God, this is ridiculous. I've been talking for nearly 20 minutes. I didn't cry though, so that's good. I think I'm also immune to this sort of thing at the same time, even though it really annoys me, really upsets me, makes me feel worthless. I'm also somewhat immune to it because I've had it happen so many times before, but that's what's gone on. I'm keeping an eye on it. Worst case scenario, I'm gonna get the lawyers involved. No, I'm joking. Because I've got to protect this. This is my new baby and I love it, and I want to work my butt off to keep going. I love it. I love you guys, and we've got a little community and I love it. So I don't know, let me have a sip of my tea. I'm so sorry that I've had to bring a bit of negativity into this vlog. I do that occasionally, but usually it's me crying over a minor inconvenience, but this is more of an inconvenience, but I've not cried, so maybe I'm growing. On a positive note, I just want to thank you all. I know I say this a lot, but I do this because of you guys. As much as I love doing YouTube, I love it because of you guys. You guys are amazing. I know I don't reply to all comments and I'm a bit useless every once in a while with keeping up with everyone, but I do see them and it means so much. You are all so supportive of my weird little self. Hopefully we can grow. Hopefully we can move past this. Hopefully that person can find, I don't know, their creative spark and they can find themselves, find their own brand. Yeah, just, I don't know. I just want to thank you guys, and thanks for letting me get that off my chest. Oh, I'm sorry, this is a really long tangent, I'm so sorry, but I headed over to Lincoln on Saturday and I went to see Jess at Prickly Pear, which is a small independent business and shop. She's one of my stockists. She has a bunch of my items there, scrunchies, wristlets, and cups, and I dropped off some of the new cups because they're definitely the vibe of the shop, because the shop's like really colourful, cool, amazing. So I dropped off the disco ball cups as well as the cowboy cups. So if you're in the Lincoln area and you want to shop in person, head on over to Prickly Pear. But I do need to photograph all the new items that are going up and get the listing sorted. So before this video gets exceptionally boring and annoying of me just chatting absolute garbage, let's get on with some creative, positive making work, like productivity, tidying sort of. Yeah, I'm just gonna go. I've just made another 6 more cups, so hopefully you guys like them because I have a lot made up ready to go. I probably have about 30 cups with different designs, because I think I said there was like 10 new designs dropping, which is really exciting. I've just had some lunch and I'm doing a little bit of clearing and tidying here and there, but also trying to organise certain things. So what I'm going to do is, before I have to go to work, I'm going to make a list of all the cups that are going to be restocking or being stocked or are imperfect items. I don't think that was grammatically correct, but and then I also need to make sure they've all got the cold cup care cards in them. Then I'm going to go through and pop on the Fauna Rose stickers onto my glassine bags. I was pretty much out of these, but since going through my old stock from my old shop, I had a bunch of them, which was amazing. So these are what I put my motel keychains in. I also need to stamp some more bags. I can't remember which vlog it was in, but I did mention that my ink pad had run out, which is this one, which is annoying because it's not that old. I've probably been that, to be fair. Can you recycle these? Oh, they are recyclable. Amazing. Don't like creating waste, that's great. But I did buy a new one, so I need to prep a bunch of paper bags ready for our next markets, because I've got 3 big ones in February. The Rutland Big Sale, which I just did one of their events before Christmas, and it was one of the first like proper events I did last January. It was great, which is why I need to find the imperfect items, because I'm going to have a bunch of items on sale. Then I've got the Craft and Flea in Lincoln. I've not been to their Lincoln one. I've done their Nottingham one once and it was great, so I'm really excited about that. And then the Bourne Farmers Market, I'm back there again, so I can't wait. So I'm trying to get on top of things. I also love how I got rid of the desk and changed it out for the Calyx unit, and I said how I never used it as an actual desk space, and since then all I've used the space for is a desk. Gosh, that's so many cups. Oh no. So I've just been through them and there's nowhere near as many imperfect items as I thought. So we've got one of the new arch ones where the design got ripped off there. I don't know how well this is going to pick up, but there's like cracks in this design where again the design got ripped off a little bit. There's just a few little bits missing here and there, but if someone still wanted a cute cup they could. I do also have this cup, which is my Sun and Moon one, which is really popular, but I thought I would bring out a gold version of it just to see what people thought. Makes it a little bit different. It's got a white insert in it for now, just so then you can see the design a little bit better. I do only have the one for now. I also have 2 mushroom cups left, but they've not really been that popular, so I think if they do eventually sell, I'll probably not bring those back. But I didn't realise that I only had 3 of the disco ball design. I thought I had more. I know I've ordered more, but I thought I had more made up, and I've already taken the other 2 to Prickly Pear, so they're probably not going to arrive in time for Friday. Sorry, that's just Koshka jumping in the cabinet. I've got at least 2 designs of all the others. You stuck? Come here, you absolute idiot. He's like, oh, I want to go knock all those glasses off. Should we give you a bath later? Because you're a bit grubby. I'm so sorry I've not really filmed anything. Monday was a bit all over the place, as you would have known, and randomly my batteries both stopped working even though they were both fully charged. So I just sort of laid them to rest, put them back on charge even though it said they were fully charged, and thank God they ended up working the next day. But unfortunately yesterday I was a bit poorly. I was a little bit under the weather, so sorry I didn't film anything, but I've just been cracking on with some editing today, getting this video ready to go, and hopefully I can get it live at some point. But I've just been adding some elastic to some scrunchies, tackling some of this box that you would have just seen, and these gold ones, I've got 2 XLs there. Let me put this in, that I found in my collection that had my old elastic in, and my God, you could tell I was not happy. But we don't believe in waste here, so I unpicked the finishing seam and we have swapped out for the new good elastic, which is amazing, makes a major difference. See, I'm always working on the business, I'm always looking at ways to improve. I'm thinking of leaving this video here because I've been editing it and it's quite long. I'm sorry there wasn't much making in this and much studio vlogness in it, and again I'm sorry that we had to put some negativity in the video, but like I said, I like to keep it real with you guys. I like to keep you in the loop and just tell you what's going on and stuff. So that's the ups and downs of running a small business, guys. I've literally just filmed this outro, but I'm jumping in quickly before the outro to show you a really exciting parcel that's just arrived. So this was a little treat to myself just after Christmas. Can you see that there? This is from a small business called Tired Girl Apparel. I will link their information down below, but I followed these guys for a while and I kept seeing their stuff come up and I knew I wanted this jumper. I love how this is all recyclable, 10 out of 10. I would love if you guys could go and check them out because you will love the business. It's absolutely amazing. However, if you're a bit of a Karen and you put an order in and then you email small businesses after like 4 hours going, why is my order not here? This is not the business for you because these are all custom made, so they do take a short while to be made and sent out. Oh, I'm so happy. Oh, hello. It's green branding, which I absolutely love. So it just says, this package is happy to see you too. So Louise is the owner, I believe, and it says, love Louise, a certified tired girl. Aren't we all, babes? How cool are these? I went for a size large because I like my sweatshirts oversized on me. So excited. But long story short, you pick the slogan, the saying, whatever you want on the front that she does. They're all really funny sayings. Like one of them's like, my tummy hurts but I'm being really brave about it. Then you choose the colour of your sweatshirt and then the colour of the embroidered bit in the middle. Each one of them is custom. I love it so much. Obviously I work with black and white, really original, I know, and it just says, don't talk to me, I'll cry. I love this so so much. Thank you so much, Louise, for making this. This isn't sponsored or gifted or anything. I just wanted to support this small business and show you guys because they're amazing. I'll leave all their information down below. Anyway, back to the outro. But don't forget, we've got the shop drop, the launch, the new items dropping on Friday, which I'm really excited about. It's going to be at 7:30 UK time. We've got the new keychains, we've got all the new cups, we've got the new satins dropping. I am considering putting these up as well because I was going to have these as like a market exclusive item only, but I've got quite a lot of them and they're really cute and they'd make like a cute Valentine's Day scrunchie. They're just a little ribbed fabric. These are the minis and it's like this lovely pinky peach colour, so I might add these up as well, and if people want them they can have them. Oh, my hair's going a bit crazy, but thank you so much for watching this video, guys. If you could give it a massive thumbs up, leave me a comment down below and subscribe if you aren't. All the social media for Fauna Rose, including the website, is linked down below to get ready for that drop on Friday. But apart from that, I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.